lie. Sometimes I ask why I can't get you out my head. Now hard to forget that I
really need to cut you off. You're always trying to lead me on. You're making all these promises and you'd always quit. You're just another hypocrite. No, I'm can't she got no ahead. No, you thought that I would always stay, but you thought I'd be yours and she got my mind no but.
At least I have him a little cautious. I have caused him heck in the past. So I just don't give a crap. He just laughs, which ticks me off so much.
One of my favorite clouds I've ever seen. I already have a bunch of guys lined up. How'd you lose a baddie like me? You're lost, boy. I'm actually doing just fine. Even when you were not mine, but that 가끔씩은 널 잊고 싶은데 그게 잘 안 돼. I really need to cut you off. You're always trying to lead me on. You're making all these promises and you'd always quit. You're just another hypocrite. No, I'm guilty, you got no ahead. No, you thought that I would always stay, but you thought I'd be yours. You take my mind away. Someone tell me why. Can't move on from you. I still think about you. Tell me everything I can manage you. Did you mean all the things you said? Someone tell me why. Can't move on from you. Tell me why, tell me why. Still think about you. Tell me everything I can manage you. Did you mean all the things you said? Someone tell me why.
I have a package. I have no idea what this is. I think it's a book. I think I know what it is, but I also could be very wrong. Is there a pull tab? There's always a pull tab on these, and I brought scissors, so I might not even need it. She's improving, y'all. Wait. Nope. It is what okay. Okay. Calm, cool, collected. Oh, bobby pins on the floor. Maria, this is so sweet. Maria sent me the German edition of Ranger's Apprentice. If you don't know, I'm a massive Ranger's Apprentice fan. And I now have been slowly collecting the series in different languages because people are so damn nice, are so thoughtful to send me books. Thank you so much. Like, I appreciate this so much, and I love how aggressively orange this spine is. And I'm so happy that I can add it to my collection. It's gonna go next to my Japanese edition. Held back the tears because I am super emotional and I just finished my makeup, so we could not be having my makeup be runny.
Do us one last favor, please check our wallet and in our pocket for any cups, newspaper, service items.
Style. I feel like a potato, but I also feel like I'm cosplaying as a real adult, so like it kind of fits. I'm not like super nervous. I'm a little anxious, but not like crippling. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of excited, honestly. I don't know. Power pose in the outfit. It's giving me confidence. I know I don't sound like it. But I've also been up since like 4 in the morning, so. Alright, let's go nail an interview. You said.
You tell me all the right things left and right.
Yeah.
Say what you wanna say. 타임머신을 타고 시공간을 넘어. Oh yeah. 나를 정없는 마음이 나라는 리듬에 춤을 춰. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. Look at me now. I love you through and through. It's true. 더 가까이 와. Boy there ain't no other way. 나를 정했어 난. Marching to the beat of my drum here on. Doing what I gotta do. No other frequency. Channel 11. Oh yeah yeah. 이미 걷잡을 수 없는 느낌도 설레임. Falling hard. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. Look at me now. I love you through and through. It's true. 더 가까이 와. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. Look at me now. I love you through and through. It's true. 더 가까이 와. Oh yeah. 이제 나에게 달려와.
Hello everyone!
Good morning, afternoon, or night. Hello.
What time it is for you?
I sprained my ankle the other day. It is definitely still really, really swollen. So it wasn't the footwork for Cupid. No, it was kickboxing, actually.
We're discussing Fourth Wing.
Fourth wing.
What did everybody rate Fourth Wing?
Yes, what is your star rating? Hello, so sorry I haven't spoken to this vlog at all, basically, but first thing first, I got the job, yay. So I will start training sometime later in August, September. I don't have an exact training date yet because I have to clear background tests and do other tests basically to make sure I can legally work as a flight attendant, which is so exciting. I have the last thing I have to do today, which is get my fingerprints done. I don't know. But second thing I want to address, sorry if I keep messing with my hair. It keeps flying into my mouth as I speak because my fan is on full blast because it is going to be 100 degrees Fahrenheit today here, and that is disgusting. Third thing, this in the background here is my computer. Obviously you can kind of see that, but I just finished up the live show for Fourth Wing today with Katie for Weapons and Words, and it was so lovely. I love discussing books that I love, but the problem was that the more that I talked about Fourth Wing, the more I just wanted to reread it, and I was just reminded how much of a hangover I still am in, even though I've read many books after that book. I cannot get Fourth Wing out of my head. Reading plans kind of have been Aragon. I've been slowly picking at because I'm like, I need more dragons. I picked up The Girl Beneath the Sea because that's our July book club pick. I've picked at a couple of other books. You saw me reading Chasing Red, which is for a video. I'm not that invested in this Wattpad story. I feel like I need to clarify that because I did show clips of me earlier reading that book, but I promise I did not love it. I gave it a 1.5 stars. So there's that. Other things I've been working on that you kind of saw, I just do want to show it off a little bit here, is my Fourth Wing map. I am so incredibly proud of how it's turning out. I just can't stare at it too long because then I get really critical of my work, and then I start getting imposter syndrome, and then I'm like, other people could have drawn this so much better than me, and I just need to not do that. But I've made quite a bit of progress compared to how much I had done in the previous clip when I was working on it at the full cup. But I hope y'all didn't mind the intro of this video being a silent vlog type situation. I just really didn't feel like talking to the camera, and then on the day that I was going to talk to the camera, I sprained my ankle, so then I had to drive all the way up to my chiropractor to be help me. I've just been hyper-focusing on certain things that I need to get done. Yesterday it was catching up in my journal because I'm going to film a flip through tomorrow of it, a mid-year flip through. And then as of lately, it's been the Fourth Wing map. And then I really do want to hyperfixate and finish editing my Japan vlog, but I've just been slowly picking at things on my to-do list. I have just been kind of relaxing a little bit more this week simply because I didn't want to be super stressed for my interview, so I wasn't putting any deadlines on myself for things to get done before I had to leave to go to Florida, which was a whole situation, let me tell you. And then with my sprained ankle, I've just been like, all right, let's just take a deep breath. I sprained it doing kickboxing. I did a switch kick and I just switched a little too hard and my ankle was like, goodbye. My room is an absolute disaster, so we're gonna get around to cleaning that, but not today. Today I want a nap and then I'm going to go and, like I said, do like the fingerprint thing that I have to do. And then probably take my map with me and work on that a little bit more as well today. Oh, I was gonna talk about Florida really quick. When I went to Florida, I wanted to buy basically like the cheapest plane ticket because I was flying out for an interview and I didn't know if I was like gonna get the job or not, so I didn't want to drop a bunch of money and then not get a job. That would be like super not fun. And so when I flew at Frontier, yikes, which does not allow luggage. No carry-on, no checked baggage unless you like pay like $60+ for it. So I just had a massive purse that I had everything shoved into, which meant that I could not bring a change of shoes. I was in heels for 2 days straight. I also think that's kind of the reason why I sprained my ankle, because my ankles were super weak from being in heels for 2 days straight. And then a day or two later, I come back and try to like do kickboxing and my ankles were rebelling a little bit. Yeah, I will vlog a little bit today.
따스하게 불어오는 너란 바람에 흩날리는 마음 사랑인가 봐. 이젠 말해요. 그대 곁에 있을 사람 내가 되어줄게요. My love. 사랑이란 마음만으로 부족할 수도 있지만 떠나가면 안 돼, 떠나가면 안 돼. 약속. 해요. 1, 2, 3, 4. 내 맘에 그대가 불어와 향기로 꽃을 피우고 내일을 기다리는 이유 It's you. Always you.
Why is my camera not focusing? There it goes. I apologize for the sound of the AC, but my car is reading 113 degrees outside and is 102 feeling like 106. And I just feel like I have the right to, 1, have the AC at full blast, and 2, complain. Hello, today is Monday. I woke up at like 2 in the afternoon because I didn't go to bed until 5 in the morning. And that is entirely TikTok's fault. And I never typically keep TikTok installed on my device because of this. But every time I post something, I like reinstall it. But then I got trapped. Y'all. It was horrible. I'm actually heading to the full cup right now to work on my 4th wing map. Hopefully finish my 4th wing map. Maybe not. But I also might go to the library and work on it. Sorry, this vlog is basically just me drawing this map. Actually, I'm not really that sorry, because that's literally all I've been doing. And then on the days that I haven't been working on my map, I just haven't felt like being seen, which has been happening a lot lately. Today was one of those days too. Like, I did not want to even exist, but I was like, suck it up, Cass. So I put on some makeup and put on a cute outfit and I was like, all right, Boss bitch energy, let's go. Yeah, I just want to really finish this map in this vlog. That is my goal, because then I can get things ordered, and I'm really excited about that. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and head to the full cup and do more drawing, which is basically what I've been doing, but hopefully finishing it, I don't know. I've literally been slowly peeking at Aragon in terms of like reading updates. Still haven't been able to like walk properly on my ankle. I really do need to learn a dance routine, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not, because my ankle has now like has bruises around it now, which is like normal with sprains, but it hurts. Yeah, that's my little update. Sorry for the AC blasting and sorry for me like yelling at y'all, but let's just be off to the full cup. Make a quick detour because basically on my Amazon wish list I accidentally still had my old address linked to the wish list, and Katie said she sent me something and I was like, oh, I don't see it at my house, and then I was like, oh no. So I went to the apartments hoping that there was no like new tenant, but then there was in fact a new tenant, and I was like, oh no, my package is gone. But I left like a little note on the back of her seat and like stuck it on their like windshield wiper, which was also like really weird because I don't like touching other people's property, and just to even like slip that underneath their windshield wiper like stressed me out. Is anyone else like this? Because I've seen videos where like girls are like leaning against like cool cars and shit, and I'm like, you will not catch me like even like laying a finger on someone else's car, no matter what quality of car that is. Like, stresses me out. But anyway, luckily they actually texted me, which was so nice. Their name is Beth, and I'm like, thank goodness I now have your number, Beth, because this is not the first time I've sent things to my apartment. But unfortunately, the other things that I've sent to my apartment was my postcards, and instead of just like trying to see if there was a new tenant there, I was just like, post office, give it to me, and instead they sent it back to the company. The post office did, because I was like, they'll just give it to me, I can prove that it's mine, I just sent it to the wrong, and no, they did not do that. And so my thank you cards for my shop have been in transit back to the facility, literally like an hour and a half away from me, for 2 weeks. So do I hate the USPS? Yes, I 100% do. But let's just talk about the book that Katie got me, that I'm so excited for. I know she saw that I recently read Love Theoretically and absolutely loved it, and I think I was talking about how I hadn't read this collection of stories yet. So it's a collection of 3 novellas, Under One Roof, Stuck With You, and Below Zero, and this has been on my TBR forever, and I was waiting to buy it until the published version came out. The published version. The physical copy came out. I just never got around to actually doing that, but Katie sent it to me. There is no note because I'm pretty sure Beth's husband threw away the note with the packaging. I texted Katie and told her to basically like text me what she meant to put in this book. I am now at the library. I was at the Full Cup until about 5:40. They close at 6, so I didn't want to be obnoxious and stay there until close, but I'm gonna pop into the library because they don't close until 8. And work on my map some more and get closer to finishing it. Also, I'm so sorry this lighting is like really jacked up. Like I'm really bright over here, really dark over here. That's my little update. Thank you, Katie. I love you. yeah, that's it.
I thought it'd kind of be fun to do a little voiceover moment here, which I never typically do in my vlogs, but I have had so many map time lapses of just music that I feel like I need to kind of accompany you in one of these. So this is actually the final map time lapse, because at the end of this time lapse I finished my 4th wing map. But I just wanted to like have a quick little chat about artist block and inspiration and perfectionism ruining everything. I have been talking about how I'm working towards like redrawing all of my maps in a larger size, in the 11x14, and how I want to eventually like sell them at that size, which is super exciting, even though it's kind of a logistical headache because my shop right now ships like fully with envelopes unless someone pays for tracked shipping, and then I have special like flat mailers for that, but it's still like not that complicated. But 11x14 is way bigger than a 5x7, so it's going to be kind of a jump to figure out how to package everything and how to keep everything safe in transit. Like I said, a little bit of a logistical nightmare, but like my mantra has been, my mantra, I don't know why I said that in like a Boston accent. My motto. Let's just say motto. My motto has been that's FutureCast's problem. FutureCast never really appreciates that motto, but current MeCast really does. What was the topic that I was even going to talk about? Oh, inspiration and artist block and perfectionism. Okay, perfectionism is what kind of like put me in an art block. Well, like art block for years. Like I have always been doing like my bullet journal and drawing in there, and then I just got burnt out on drawing, took a little break, and then ever since I felt like my drawings had to be perfect if I was gonna do it in a sketchbook, because if I'm gonna like draw it at that size, then I want to sell it at that size, and then the details are so much more evident, and so everything needs to be absolutely perfect. And yeah, it was just really hard for me to like commit to doing line art. Like when I first started outlining this map, it was kind of like a okay, fuck it, let's just go. Let's just get it over with. That has kind of been a thing with like different aspects of this map that I just really didn't feel like doing. All the lettering that I have to do, all the tiny words that I have to write. And I was like, okay, let's just get it over with. Let's just do that in one session. And then, oh my gosh, the quote on the top and the bottom, I thought that was gonna be so much more painful than it was. And it really wasn't. And I think that's kind of a good thing to like match to life as well. Like you can build something up in your head so much that you think it's gonna be very, very difficult or very intimidating. And sometimes you just need to like count to 3, say fuck it, and do it. And that really served me well with this map, because I think this is the quickest. Well, I don't want to say it's the quickest I've ever done, because like this is the first map that I've done at this size and actually like completed. I started in a Court of Thorns and Roses map. I was looking at it after I finished this map and I was like, actually, I hate it. So I'm gonna start over. I didn't get like super far, but I'm gonna definitely start over and try not to be super hard on myself and not to be like, oh, it has to be perfect, like everything has to be perfect. Something that really kept me going with this particular map was just knowing that I could touch things up digitally. Like I was scanning it in order to sell it, so I was like, okay, any mistakes I can literally just fix in Photoshop, so just like do it, Cass. And then I ended up not messing anything up majorly like at all, and I'm so proud of how this looks. And halfway through I did get like mad imposter syndrome, because I did look up like a lot of map inspiration just to see like the different techniques I wanted to combine, because I've tried quite a few techniques while drawing all the maps that I have in different styles, and I'm just really, really proud of how this one looks. I also love that there were no trees, because I don't really like drawing trees because those do take forever. So maybe that was also like a big plus on this map, but I'm proud of it. And I did definitely like stare at it for a good 5 minutes, send photos to like everyone, post it immediately on Instagram. I'm like, look at what I did. And it's so fulfilling to be proud of like an art piece that you work on, especially like an art piece that takes as long as like maps do. I don't know, it's a cool feeling. And they will be available on my Etsy and on my website in the coming week or so, 2 weeks maybe, I don't know. Tomorrow I'm planning on getting it scanned, and then I will probably do research to find where I can print it, and then everything depends on like shipping times, and then I have to take product photos and you know, all the behind the scenes stuff that's just like tedious admin tasks. But yeah, I hope that little spiel was kind of fun to listen to. Maybe it wasn't, maybe it was, but I am going to shut up now because look at what I drew. I am so proud of it. Oh my goodness.
Soft panting.
Sorry, I just hit the record button. You just say soft panting. Reading the subtitles on Bridgerton.
Moving right along.
Right. Shall see you again the day after tomorrow.
Hello, today's Tuesday, and as you saw yesterday, I did in fact complete my map. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. But what is on the agenda today is I'm actually going to go to like FedEx or Office Max or Staples or like somewhere to get it printed because it, or not printed, scanned, because it is an 11 by 14 and my little printer back here cannot really scan the whole thing. I could theoretically scan half and half and then stitch it together in Photoshop, but I'm like, what if I just didn't do that and just got it scanned somewhere that has a bigger scanner? So that is what I'm going to do. And then I have a few other errands I'm gonna run, namely dropping my library books off because they're definitely overdue. And also, where's that? I don't know, that shake has been there for 10 years.
No,
why
no, I know
take
that.
it away now?
Well, because I know how to do it. You can't sleep with it open.
Correct.
You should close. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what I
I'm
meant.
just-
You know what I meant.
No, I'm not
Uh-huh, yeah, I was just...
Oh,
trying to fear.
video. She's video.
But hey, if you want to say hi,
Edit
you
that
just
out.
had to ask.
Edit that out.
Nah. Hi. Love you. I have no idea what I was saying. Oh, I was gonna update you on my thank you card situation. So I reached out to my manufacturer and I was like, hey, it's been like 3 weeks. I thought it was 2 weeks. I looked and they haven't updated anything on the post office since the 8th of this month and it is the 27th. And I just want to make sure like they didn't get delivered and you never got notified or I never got notified, and kind of just let me know what can be done. USPS might have lost my package. I've been thinking and like just kind of like tossing the idea about, because this is something I said I would never do, but I started watching a lot of Artist Alley vlogs lately and I'm like, I kind of want to give it a try, but in order to do that, like I need actual like stock of everything, and that would be like probably next year. I think that's what I want a goal to be. But in the meantime, since I have an online shop, I can easily like start making products to prepare for trying cons next year, especially with like being a flight attendant and having like flight benefits, and so like transportation costs are lower. Who knows, maybe I will be so exhausted and my schedule will be so crazy when I actually start working as a flight attendant that it won't be possible. But it is something that I've been tossing about and wanting to expand my shop. You want something right, you gotta do it your frickin' self. Hello, it is much later. My makeup is probably smeared because I always end up with like raccoon eyes by the end of the day. But I ended up getting my print scanned and it was so horrible that I ended up just doing it myself because clearly I just wanted to make things more complicated for myself because the resolution of like the PDF was just awful because they scanned it as a PDF instead of a JPEG or PNG, and I'm like, why? Other news, I ordered the 5x7 maps for Fourth Wing, which is so exciting. I went through my usual manufacturer, so that should be here in like a week and a half-ish, hopefully, fingers crossed. And hopefully my thank you cards also come in that same week. They are reprinting and resending them to me, thank goodness. I really need them. It's driving me insane. I ordered so many Fourth Wing maps because I learned that the price difference between 250 and 500 is only $10. And so I was like, well, if I just like order 500, maybe eventually, hopefully I'll sell them, especially since this is going to be a 5-book series. So every single release has new potential for more readers to read them and then hopefully purchase my map prints, fingers crossed. And then I also ordered a sample pack of my 11 by 14, 11 by 14? Yeah, 11 by 14 prints, because I have never ordered from this manufacturer before and I wanted to make sure that I selected the material that I really wanted and make sure that the print is going to come out kind of how I want. And I didn't want to just like drop a bunch of money on 100 on 100 art prints and then they be awful. Yeah, and I'm ordering 100 art prints, which is a lot, but also it's almost like, well, it's not almost, it is more expensive to order fewer. So I'm just going to order the bigger size once that comes in. But once I get my proof, I'm going to do this later, either today or tomorrow. I'm going to go on Amazon and figure out what packaging I want to do for the 11 by 14, figure out the cost of shipping. That way I can start factoring my prices and how I want to ship and all of that fun stuff. By the time my proof gets here, then I can actually like test package it as well, which would be great. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog, but I didn't read at all, which was kind of unfortunate because I wanted to do some reading updates, but I've just been so focused on getting this absolute masterpiece finished. I'm so proud of it. I'm kind of obsessed. I am actually going to frame it and put it on my wall, which is very exciting because I can. And yeah, I'm really excited for y'all to be able to get your hands on them. So make sure you are following me here and on Instagram. I've been doing like a lot of like Instagram updates with showing this map. I've also started doing reels and posting on TikTok, so that's also a thing. Thank you so much to my lovely Patreons for supporting me and my channel. If you don't know about my Patreon, it is a monthly buddy read where we have some live discussions, reading sprints. It's super fun, and there are just so many lovely people that are a part of the Patreon, so thank you so much for supporting. And thank you to all of you. I really do hope you enjoyed the vlog. You can watch more of my vlogs here in this little playlist, and I really do hope to see you in the next one. Toodles!